Hello. Now, I know that some of you might remember me, some of you might not, but I don't really care for it because I want to give everyone a warning who has seen the video or the live stream of Lolcow Live where Copper Cab was invited. And the warning is do not, and I mean do not join Copper Cab's Discord community. Now, there is multiple reasons that I could get to. However, I'm getting into those multiple reasons. And that being, one, it is a miserable place to be in. Every single day, you are always getting into either arguments, witnessing arguments, okay? Finding pedophiles. Yes, pedophiles. Racists, when you get to know a certain person. Or even, okay? Or even imbalance of the server rules. Now, if you join Coppercab's Discord server, there are rules there. And if you look at the text chats, every single rule is broken. And it's not by the people, not just by the people, not just by the moderators, but also Coppercab and his wife Aubrey. And another thing too is that you gotta watch out for every single moment, because at any moment, whenever you notice something is really shady or something just seems really off, but you just can't get it out of that very tip of your tongue, two things will happen. One, you get blacklisted and treated like crap. Or two, you get accusations that not anyone would have made, like back in the 80s or 90s. And another thing too is that when you're in that Discord community, it will bring the worst in you. Now, I, for myself, was the creator of Class Clown Records, no longer available because it brought out the worst in me. And I will be able to send you screenshots that is in the link down below that shows you why it brings out the worst in you. And it's because you could be able to say certain shit that you would not be able to say out in public. You would not be able to say in someone's face. You would not even say it in front of your own family members. Now, I gave you all those warnings. You should absolutely think for yourself. I'm not going to force you to stop going there or not be there at all. I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to force you to get away from there. However, if you even go to Copper Cab's Discord community, your energy will be more drained than a cheap dollar store battery. And not only that, but you will see how even when there's people that say horrible stuff, what else? People that would worship a false idol, even people who claim to be Christian, while at the same time not being able to follow what Jesus has said. Okay? You will see that there is a lot of sketchy stuff going in that Copper Cab Discord server if you decide to join. And if I'm sounding like that I'm mad at you, it's not. Because for ever since like 2019 of November, when I first joined, I've been a miserable wreck. A miserable wreck for so long that I was lost. I wasn't even myself anymore. Until Jesus has came to me and saved me with his blood. And to the Copper Cab people, I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to say is that you're going to make all these freaking allegations about my friend Jolly being a pedophile, while at the same time praising fucking buffer blogs for shit that is like taken out of context. Now, don't get me wrong. What he said in buffer blogs was fucking weird. Do not get me wrong. What he said was weird and creepy. But at the same time, in this current day of July 17th, 2025, you do not know him currently like I do. You do not know that he is dealing with a cult known as the INC, or Iglesias and Cristo, or frickin' whatever what the frickin' Philippines or the Thailand people say or pronounce it. And not only that, but his girlfriend is fully manipulated into that cult. And he is doing his damnedest to save her from that horrid place. Because another thing too is that the main pastor, not just only the main pastor, but so many people in that cult are pedophiles. And another thing too is that you keep going into the past and not even knowing what is it like for them when they're in the future changed. Because here's the thing, everyone can change. I mean, hell, like, yeah, sure, items changed for the worst, but at the same time, like, he's failing on his own bad stuff, but here's a good example of someone who could change from weird to loved based off of their changes. Joji, Filthy Frank, Max Mofo, Anything for Views, or Chad Roberts. PewDiePie. Alright? And screw it. Chandler Hallow. Like the guy who used to be in Mr. Beast videos, but he quit because he had a massive marijuana addiction because of all the fame that allowed him to get all of these trash bags of weed. And even Boot Gang. Yeah, remember Boot Gang? The guy who made this, like, internet gang based off of petty theft? Yeah, that guy. He turned his life to Christ. Same for Chandler Hallow. And I'm even betting that Jolly would even put his life to Christ. And now, enough of this video. Now, to the other people that are watching this and are wondering, what is he talking about? If you want to join the Coppercab Discord server, do whatever you want. I'm not going to force you to not join. However, if you join Coppercab's Discord server, you are going to lose yourself, be a miserable wreck, and even have thoughts of self-harm. So, yeah, anyways, that is it. And this is the final video on this specific YouTube channel. Anyways, that's it. See ya.